10
Yeah, I'm saying here, Father.
I say me who watch you. Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to Atane Ata Show. And as we always say, yeah, no more Sunday Father. We come here, we get the news that's happening in Ghana, happening especially in Parliament or in the government, and we speak about it. But before we get into it, make sure you subscribe, you like, you share, you comment on this video as well. And what do you have for us today?
Sean, there's a
Listen, if you see me having this, that means there's a pro.
there's a problem.
What's happening though?
There's a big
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah,
But
fill me in.
I don't think it's a bigger problem. So many of you might be aware, or if you've not heard it, the Chief Justice, Justice Gertrude Takono, has been suspended by the president. Now, no, Yenjina Juma. She's been suspended. When we went to school, when you were suspended, I was never suspended, but she's been suspended.
Yeah.
Yenjina Juma. She's
Yen-
been Yenjina Juma.
What
make it clear.
suspension means?
Put it down.
Put it down because we've taken it.
No. So she's been suspended. Now we are not here to.
I can bet money on it that she's not coming back. But go on.
Let me present. Come on, bro. We are not here to bore you with all the facts because it's a legal case. Today, Honorable Felix Kwatu, who is the government communication minister, said because it's an ongoing criminal case, they are not able to provide all the details as to why she's been suspended.
Quick one. What does that achieve?
I was thinking about that, but
there's always that thing. It sounds so cliche, like oh, there's an ongoing investigation.
It's an ongoing investigation, so they can't give details about it. So we are not here to tell you that we have all the details, but we've put 1 + 1 together, and we've got some skirmishes from you know what I mean. So we are here to present to you the facts that we know. Who is Gertrude Takono? Gertrude Takono is the Chief Justice, and she was appointed by the previous government.
Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo.
Yeah, so she's been the Chief Justice since 2023, and she's the third female. We've got 15 Chief Justices, you know, and she's the only third female. Yeah, so it's something. But then 3 petitions was raised against her and was submitted to the president to look into it. So what happens is when a petition is submitted to the president against a Chief Justice, there's an article in that book that you're holding that you're going to read to these people. In Article 146, that the president gives the president some directions that the president has to go on. But then last year, 2024, a similar petition was signed against her. But then the then president, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, said it wasn't important.
It doesn't hold any water.
Yeah, so
he didn't work on it.
He didn't
act on it.
Yeah, he dismissed it, which is also in the Constitution. I think the president has a right to dismiss certain petitions against the Chief Justice. So he dismissed it. But then we know, because it's a already dead petition, we know some of the petitions. One that we know was signed by Stephen Kwaku Asare, aka Kwaku Azar. Some of the cases that he cited was during the Opuni trial. Opuni is the former Cocoa Board CEO. There was a trial against him, if you remember that trial. During that, the Chief Justice for that case, retired. And upon his retirement, the case was transferred to Justice Anoche Jima, who, during that case, was transferred to Kumasi for a new Chief Justice. Justice Abuachi Tando was appointed to come and see to the remaining of the case.
What's that got to do with it?
So now, this is where the public was like, it raised a bit of suspicion because no explanation was given to the public. So they feel, the public at that time said that it was a political move. But then the Constitution states clearly that the Chief Justice cannot reconstitute a panel of judges over a trial. So for the Chief Justice, he just transferred this person, go and then without any reason,
It was questionable.
It was questionable.
Yeah.
So people are making reference to that petition and saying that it could be something along them lines. And also, the last thing that people also linking this to was the seat, the vacant seat. People said the Chief Justice ruled quickly without any further evidence or taking her time. And it was a bit, she ruled in favor of the then ruling party.
The majority.
You saw how that thing went. So
people in favor of the majority.
People are saying that she's doing some
a bit like
kululu,
more so like she is more partisan and she's favorable to the NPP party or for the government,
something like that. So what happens if a petition is signed? I want you to read the article 146.
I don't even know how.
Clause 10.
Article 146.
10.
10. Hold on, guys. 1 second. 146 10. It says the article 146. Where's the heading? Okay. It says removal of justice of Supreme Court and chairman of regional tribunal. Clause 10. Where a petition has been referred to a committee under this article, the president may A, in this case of the Chief Justice acting in accordance with the advice of the Council of State by warrant signed by him, suspend the Chief Justice.
What happened was when these petitions were brought to the president, he transferred these petitions to the Council of State. The Council of State advised the president on what to do next. So they sat down and they determined a prima facie, which is explained as on first sight. So looking at just the case without any evidence, it makes sense. So they went to advise the president that
there's a leg for investigation.
Until it's proven otherwise, they can build a case around whatever petition that was brought to the president.
But can you suspend? Oh, well, the Constitution says you can't.
So that's where people are a bit confused that, there should be separation of powers. Like we already know. There's the judiciary, there's the legislation, and there's the executive. But we already know it works hand in hand. That's why the president don't have the power to do this on his own. He gave it to the chief, to the Council of State, and they advised him that what he has to do.
I know that the Council of State advised him, but a lot of people also say that he knew what was coming anyways. He knew what he asked for. Who are the Council of State?
They're appointed by
So more about me. This is a bit tricky.
But that's not all. I want you to also read the 146 clause 6. So it tells the president what he has to do once these petitions are brought to him.
Where the petition is for the removal of the Chief Justice, the president shall, acting in consultation with the Chief Council of State, appoint a committee consisting of 2 justices of the Supreme Court, one of whom shall be appointed chairman by the president, and 3 other persons who are not members of the Council of State, nor members of the Parliament, nor lawyers. So they're people.
So the press release that the president's communication released today says that, I'm not going to read all of it, but I'm going to read the part where the president has consequently established a committee in compliance with Article 1466 on the Constitution and in consultation with the Council of State with the following composition to inquire into the petition which has been referred to them. There are 5 people that the president has appointed with advice of the Council of State, or in accordance with the Council of State, to.
So when is this case gonna be?
It's gonna take a long time. People are assuming 3 months, 4 months, because this has never happened before in our country, where the president has suspended the Chief Justice.
So as it stands now, when the Chief Justice is suspended, what happened?
So when they asked Felix Kwati, and that's what he said.
So who acts now in the absence of the Chief Justice?
Well, I think that is a matter that the judiciary of Ghana will resolve administratively. They have their own processes for determining who acts in the absence of the Chief Justice. It's not a matter that the president will determine.
It's not up to the president. It's not up to the executives or the legislature to determine what they do. The judiciary have their own ways of doing what they will do. Whether they will get someone to act in her absence or whatever. Is that so? Honorable minister cannot tell me what is next. I can't tell you.
I understand. No, I understand what you're saying, because it's more so like, because they don't, even though they're working in hand, they don't
tell them what to do.
Tell them what to do. More like so they have their own council that will do what is necessary.
But also, Shad, I want the public to know that there's no Kululu Bia going. This is clear. Everything is in the constitution. It's stated there, and it also states that whatever case that is found in this or whatever evidence will be brought to the public. So there's no.
But I'm guessing she will come back and do her job. I think this is will be more like, do your job right, kind of thing. Like if you
slap on the wrist or something.
But I don't think it's gonna be anything. It's more like, okay, we've seen this, we do an investigation. This wouldn't go anywhere. But I just feel like there is a way for the NDC government to say that, listen, we want you to do your job, no bias or anything. But I don't think it will go anywhere, to be honest. But a lot of Ghanaians are talking about it. That's why we spoke about it. And there's the few details that we have. Hopefully this helps you to understand. It's a lot and it's a fresh case. That's why we don't have enough concrete information to give you. But hopefully in subsequent videos, we will update you on the founders and what is happening. But if you're getting value from this video or our channel, make sure you like, you subscribe, you share. We are aiming for 200 subscribers, and it's getting there. We're getting there. I think once we hit 200, we'll fly. We start shooting up. But anyways, guys, keep subscribing, keep sharing, and keep liking. Thank you for watching.